It's love talk with awesome Louie. Gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love.
Hello and welcome to Love Talk, where when love talks, the world listens. It's your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm in Boogie. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having tech difficulties. And Boogie, welcome. Welcome to another episode, you guys. Today we have a special guest,
Mhm.
mother, a grandma, and looks like we might have lost her, but that's okay.
You'll be back.
She'll be back. But so welcome to our wonderful chat. But yeah, y'all, we have a special guest coming back to the stage momentarily. Bear with us for a moment or two.
Mhm.
Mother, grandma, fabulous Miss Do It Yourself. So y'all
Yes,
just get prepared for that.
builder.
Right. I think she building us a house
There she is.
for sure. Shout
So
out
whenever,
to the heartbeats in the house.
yes, heartbeats. So whenever she comes back, we'll add her on.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
So until then, we hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday. We are so happy to see y'all here with us tonight.
For sure. Y'all always show up for us. So thankful
Yes.
for you.
Let's see.
We got
Everyone
some.
is saying hello.
Yes. Let's see who we got. Selena the Celestial. Thank you for being here. Homestead Made Easy. Lashana Success. Brit Family Fun.
Mhm.
Esco the Disciple, who has a show right after hours tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Standard. Y'all want to
Yes.
check him out. It's
Yes.
going to be an amazing show. And
Okay.
it looks like the fabulous. So let's do this again, y'all.
Yes.
So we have a beautiful, amazing mother, grandma, who is so adored by her beautiful grandson, Russ,
Mhm.
superstar Russ. And Miss Do It Yourself is just amazing. Like I said, I think she building me and also ravishing in a
Yes.
house. So we're gonna welcome to the stage Miss Do It Yourself.
Yay! How are
Welcome.
you?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, it's our
Glad to have
pleasure.
you.
So, Miss Do It Yourself, welcome, welcome, welcome. Before we get started, we're gonna play a little game, a little icebreaker.
Okay.
And the name of the game is Fix This Love Mess, Miss Do It Yourself. And how the game goes, I'm gonna read you a scenario
Okay.
and you are going to fix it. You Miss Do It Yourself, you're gonna tell us how would you go by fixing this scenario. And I'm gonna give you a couple of questions also. Okay. So this is the scenario. The forgotten anniversary. It's been 2 years since Kayla and Marcus got together. They had their ups and downs, but things have been silent lately until last night. Marcus completely forgot their anniversary. No dinner plans, no card, no flowers, not even a happy anniversary text. Kayla planned a cozy evening at home, candles, his favorite meal, a playlist of their best moments. But when Marcus walked in, he dropped his bag, kissed her on the cheek like it was just another day, and popped on the couch and strolled through his phone. Feeling crushed, Kayla didn't say a word, just quietly blew out the candles and went to bed early. This morning, Marcus is acting normal. He still hasn't realized what yesterday was. Okay. So, Miss Do It Yourself, it's time to fix this love mess. First, How should Kayla handle this?
Well, men being men, we know they don't keep up with everything. So Kayla need to go ahead and sit him down and let him know. Either you need to put a reminder in your phone, or you need to send yourself a text message or tell your mama or somebody to remind you, well, it was our anniversary and I need you to make this up to me. Not with just dinner. You're going to have to do something big.
Mm, I know that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that was good. The next question is, should she confront Marcus directly or let it slide and see if he remembers later? But you kind of already answered that.
Yeah, and no, we can't let them slide. There's no letting them slide.
Ain't no sliding.
No sliding. Okay. Let's see if we have another one. Well, you answered everything.
Oh,
You did great. You did great, Boogie.
I have a quick question though. Okay, so if that was you, Miss Do It Yourself, how could he have made that up better? Like, where y'all gotta go? What y'all gotta do?
well, see, I'm not picky, so just make it up and make it a little better than what it was going to be. So now instead of just dinner, I need to have a gift as well, a meaningful gift.
Mm-hmm.
It don't have to be. It don't have to be money, but if you've been listening to me and paying attention to me, you know what I like and you know what I don't have. So I need to be that to be presented.
Okay. So he have a lot of making up to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She did good for that, the icebreaker.
She did. She did. I hope you like a special game made for just for you.
Just for you.
I love it.
Okay, so that was the easy part. Now let's get on to the questions.
Let's go. Let's go.
Boogie.
Okay. So speaking of doing it yourself, and because you do so many things yourself, remodeling, and you're just very, very talented.
Thank
Well,
you.
I'm just curious, like, and maybe you could do this for me too, but let's focus on you first. If you could build the perfect man, what would he be like?
He would be like the friend that I have now.
Oh,
I wouldn't change a thing about him.
Hmm.
He's caring, he's kind, he's polite. And he makes sure that the things that I don't even know I need or want, they're already there.
Oh, yes.
love
So
it.
yes.
Shout out to the friend.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I got excited over here. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yes. I wasn't even looking for that.
I love it.
Okay. So the next question is, what do you think you learned about yourself from your past marriages?
Let's see, because I wrote that down.
Mhm.
I was too passive
Mm.
in my relationships, my marriages, because I was more quiet back then. So things that I should have addressed when it first happened, I just let it go instead of addressing it in the moment.
Mhm.
So it builds up anger and resentment, which causes conflict later on in your relationship.
Mm. Okay.
I would change that.
Yeah.
So now, in with your friend now, if something happens that you don't like, you address it right then and there. You say something about it.
Right then and there.
Right.
But we haven't even had that thing.
Yes. Good. I know that's right. All right.
Okay. So I don't want to jump ahead, so I'm trying to let's see. Well, I'll ask this. Since being divorced already, do you believe in marriage still, would you give it another shot?
Of course,
Okay.
I would.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. I
Yes,
love
me
that.
Let them
too.
bad apples ruin what might be better for you. So yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. So you kind of answered my second question a little bit, but I'm gonna ask this question anyway, just to see if there's anything else. Looking back, is there anything you wish you have done differently in either marriage besides being passive?
The second one, I probably wouldn't have done it
Okay.
at all. But if I had to say anything on the second one, that was my first love. So that was someone from high school that I first dated. And getting back with that person, you were getting back with that person to, I guess, because of who they were and what we were at that age, and not getting to know them as an adult or know each other as an adult and see what has changed, because, you know, we're different people now.
Mhm.
So I probably would have took my time a little bit more on both,
Mhm.
which meaning the first marriage, my mom said I had to get married. So that's why we got married, the first one, because I had Lacey.
Okay.
So she kind of pushed me on that one, but I would have taken my time more on both.
Okay.
Yeah, taking time is important. I'm
Yes.
trying to be mindful of that even just while like being single. Because you know,
Well,
like
yeah, I mean, then I was only 20 and I
Right.
was still living with her. So it wasn't much life experience I had out it, you know, from under her wings. So yeah. Well, now at our age now, Boogie, we, you know,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
ain't, it's not much that you haven't seen per se or dealt with.
mhm.
So if the right person come along, hey,
Yeah.
There you go. Speaking of the right person coming along, I just have to ask, share this really quickly. Mama B asks, does your friend have an older brother? I mean, we would have
know
got
that's
he have an
right.
older brother? I need a stepdaddy, a good stepdad. You going to let us know after the show. Let us know. We need to-
Yeah.
Mama B.
Oh my
My
goodness.
goodness.
You got sis.
So okay. So we're gonna veer off just for a quick second. What hobbies, passions do you have outside of a man? Like nothing to do with any, like what things would make you happy? What fulfill you that have nothing to do with dating or relationships?
My crafting, building things, and my grandkids, of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. I love to craft. I just got me a new heat press. So yes.
Yes.
Yes. I love stuff like that. And a new saw. So
Mhm. Oh, the new salt.
yes.
She getting ready. She getting ready for that house she building for.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready.
Um,
I'm
And we
getting
keep the stuff.
ready.
I never got that meal. You remember you supposed to mail something for me? I don't know
The
what's going on with
candy.
USPS. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Buddy. I'm sorry about that.
I don't know.
We got to put a tracking on that mail.
Okay. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. We'll figure it out. We'll
It
figure
got
it out.
lost in the mail.
Yeah, it got to. Sis, I ain't forget either, but that's another thing, that king cake,
Oh, that definitely
what's
got
going
lost
on
in
with
the
y'all
mail.
stuff in Louisiana coming to me in Connecticut, but
We have to do better.
Yeah. I might have to call the post office and see what's going on.
yes.
My next question is, now I can ask this I can word it a little differently since I
Okay.
know we have a friend. So what do you value most in your relationship now with your friend after experiencing what you have in the past?
Well, even without them, I would say the time and attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the first two, they were more occupied with themselves, and I let it go. So I would say time and attention, the date nights, The phone calls about nothing,
Mhm.
laughing, joking. What I have here, most of all, someone that genuinely wants to be around you and spend time with you,
Right.
letting you know that you are the priority, you're first. I value that most now. And
Mhm.
just them letting you know that you matter.
Yeah.
You matter.
Time.
Right. So that's
Yeah.
what I value most.
Mhm.
I'm glad you said that about, just them wanting to spend time with you and let you know that you matter. Because I feel like that's important for me to keep in mind, even like when I date again, because sometimes I admit that it has been a lot about the man and
All
not
right.
really about them fully getting to know me and give me that attention and make me feel like that priority. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you are experiencing that, and I'm
Yeah.
taking that mental note for sure.
Mental note. I mean, you have to let them know that they special and they matter too. So it's
Absolutely.
easy to give that when you're getting it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and I've never gotten that out of either one of the first. Well, I'm not going to say never got out the first one because we were actually best friends. We had a lot. He only had one little thing that was not working for us. That's the only reason we got divorced, which was the major thing, cheating. He
Mhm.
just couldn't stop. So he just had to go.
Yeah.
He
Right.
had to go. But he was, as far as a husband, he was a good husband and father. Top notch. That was his only flaw.
Mhm.
Mhm.
His only flaw. So yeah, it's easy to give it to somebody when you're getting it back.
Right. Right.
So
That is so
Right.
true.
Well, I have this question, and this is no disrespect to your friend that you're dating, just general. Because now that I know that you're actually have a friend.
Mhm.
Do you believe in things working out a second time around
yes,
with
I
with someone
do.
you dated from the past?
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
I do, and I would say I do because if both people come into the relationship, um, not expecting who you were, but willing and openly ready to learn who you are now, I think it would work.
Mhm.
I think it would work. Respecting each other's morals and values and thoughts, it would work.
Okay.
I really think it would. If you're
So
coming in with the right mind and concept. Yes.
I want to piggyback off of that. So have you ever spent the block? Went back to a ex before?
Oh, it was only just them two. So yeah. The second one, I mean, girl, we spent so many blocks back and forth, it was a shame.
I don't wanna-
We spent the block so many times trying to get it right. It just mm-mm. The last time
Yeah.
we spent it was time to give it up.
Yeah, it just didn't work out. Okay,
It
well,
just
at least
didn't
you
work
gave
out.
it another try.
Yes.
My turn. Okay. Um, so I'm trying to see how I want to word this now since. So this is what I'm gonna ask. What advice would you give someone going through a tough relationship or a divorce?
So remember that they matter and you can't fight with somebody that's not willing to get in the ring. So um just remember that you're important. You're the most valuable part of that relationship. And if you tried and gave it your all and they still seem like they don't want it, it's time to walk away.
Mhm,
Don't lose yourself in something that's not worth it. So
mhm.
grab your dignity, your self-respect, and move on.
All
And
right.
heal within that process. That's what I did. Heal within that process. So if you know that that's where you're going for divorce, make sure that everything that's bothering you and annoying you with that person, that you let them know so you don't carry that baggage with you.
Okay.
Good answer.
Would you say, Miss Lewis, yourself that you are, because we mentioned living your best life. I feel like you have a certain essence, certain, radiance about you, like, like what you've lived, you've learned. Would you say that you're living your best life right now?
I would. I most definitely would.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yes.
I see that glow. I see that glow. Friend.
Hey, friend.
Love it. Love it.
Me
We
too.
have
Yes.
some comments here too. Shout out to the Heartbeats, aka our lovely chat. Sis, I'm trying to show the comments, but I see how they're like blocking you. Like if I show a comment, it's like blocking
Can
your
we change the
layout here.
mhm.
Yeah, I think so. Cause I'm like,
So we can put the Heartbeats chat comments up.
okay, hold on. 1 second, y'all. Okay, so
It
let's
might
see
show up at the
how that.
bottom now.
Let's see. All right, let's just see. There we go. It's not
Mhm.
blocking. All right, y'all. We figured it out. Shout out to Lyrics by Nitya. She says hello
Yes.
to the hostesses and chat.
Hi.
What else we got there? It's a lot of comments. You see anything?
Let's see. Oh, Miss Nancy Doll says, I need a glow. Oh, Nancy Doll, it's coming. You're gonna get your glow too.
It's
Miss
coming, Miss Nancy.
Lick Stuff gonna hook us up.
Let's see.
Humble Me Hype says, I love crafting. And shout out to the panel guest. Oh, my apologies for not saying hello the first time.
Oh,
Hello.
hi. Let's see. Rodney Melissa, this is Melissa. That was what really attracted me to Rodney, was how much attention he gave me, asking so many
Mhm.
questions and wanting to talk all the time. I try and give him just as much attention. Yes.
Right.
It
Yes.
has to be a two-way street.
Yes.
Mhm.
Homestead Made Easy says, what's the delay on my thing? Okay. Well, I like that response, Miss Do It Yourself. I have met someone that was in my life before and we are trying it out.
Oh,
nice.
good.
Yes.
I love it.
Good luck.
Yes.
Boss Dog in the house.
Hey, boss dog.
Hey.
Hey, Boogie. He says,
I
it's
see
hello.
you. Let's see. Okay, so it looked like everyone else is just speaking. I think we got through all the questions so far. So I have a question. So now, Ms. Do It Yourself, since since you have been single, you got everything together. Like you have your own money, you have your own home, like you got it going on.
Mhm.
You building, you fixing, you doing what a woman can do and what a man can do. So how is it gonna go now with your friend? Like, would you move in with him? Would he move in with you? Would y'all have to get a new place or just stay separately?
I don't know. We haven't even thought that far or got to that point. We're just enjoying the moment.
Okay.
Yep.
All
But
right.
I'm telling you now, if it gets to that moment, I'm leaving the house to lacing them. I'm gone. Peace
Okay,
and
and you go.
quiet.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
So, question, because it's just been on my heart ever since you mentioned his friend, and I know, how is Russ taking all of this?
He loves it.
He loves it. Oh,
He loves it. Russ,
Oh.
every time we go out to eat, Russ goes out to eat.
okay. No wonder.
Russ goes
So,
everywhere. He's not left out. He loves it.
so that means friend is in. Russ
Yes.
loves it. Friend is in.
Yes.
And for the Heartbeats chat here that doesn't know who Russ is Miss Do It Yourself's grandson. How old is he, Miss Do It Yourself?
6.
6-year-old. He's adorable, you guys.
He is.
What's his channel name? Let's shout out his channel.
Welcome to R for Us.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that.
He
Cute.
came up with his own name.
Oh, that is cute.
He is a superstar.
He's,
just
I
got
told him I was going to do a premiere to let him go live off my channel so he can, because he's having a fit right now because he can't be in here.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cute. We have to put this comment up from Esco. He says, this wisdom being shared is second to none. Thank you, Miss Do It Yourself.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Mm.
oh, Boss Dog said, I'm proud of the both of you, my big sisters. I love y'all, fam, till the end of time.
Oh, thank you,
You're
Boss Dog.
That's sweet.
It is.
We got Janae Desiree in the chat. Welcome.
Hey, Janae.
Welcome. So does Russ have your YouTube channel?
He's commenting.
Yes. We have to post on Russ
I was like,
comment.
put him
He
in
said,
top.
I love you, Momo. Oh, that's so sweet.
I love you too, Russ.
Oh my goodness.
That is so
Now don't
sweet.
comment anymore.
Because at first I thought it was you commenting, and then when I saw that, I said, "Wait a minute." Is
He
that
has my
Russ?
backup phone.
Oh, that is sweet though. Russ holding it down. He is adorable.
Honey Lover Friend says, very true. It's easy to give when you get. Yeah.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
true. That is true.
Very
remember-
easy.
I remember I was talking to my friend, my friend Hopeful Hustle, and we were just talking. He was saying how things he would like as a man, just
Mhm.
because he knows how to give in his relationships and stuff like that. But certain things he would want, and I said to him, yeah, when someone is really into you and they feel that the love is reciprocated and stuff, they're happy to give to you
They're
and
happy
pour
to
into
give.
you, and it's just like it makes their day.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a sign of a healthy relationship
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
And just make sure you pay attention to as for him, dealing with women, just pay attention to how they treat their family. Like
Mhm.
with a man, for us, you will want to pay attention to how they treat their sisters or they mom, the
Mhm.
women in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll give you a good indication of what you would be getting, or
Mhm.
Mhm.
especially since you know your worth and what you deserve. So like we've heard before in the plays, you got to see people in all 4 seasons.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So you'll know who you're dealing with at any given time. Don't just rush into anything. My daughter and I was talking, and I shared with her, I said, sometimes you got to wait. It's like when you just learning how to swim, you got to stay in 3 feet of water and get comfortable there and ease your way up gradually to the 12 feet of water when you know exactly what you're doing. So when you're a stronger swimmer and a stronger person, you can be at the deep end. So once you've seen somebody in all 4 seasons and you're comfortable with that, you can go ahead on and move on to the deeper end of that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just my little take.
No, I love that.
No, that's true. Yeah, you have to take it. Like Honey Lover Friend said, you have to take your time. I agree. Take your time.
Yes, take your time.
That is so true.
Nothing's a race, especially in this part of your life.
Yes, and especially when it comes to in a relationship, someone that you want to be with, that you think you're going to be with, forever, for the rest of your life, or somebody you're going to give yourself to. Like, take your time.
Right.
You take your time with everything else.
Take
Why
your
not
time.
take your time with your relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Brit Family Fun says yes, because most send their representative. That is
Yes.
They do.
Yes,
They do.
Yep. That's who you would get at first.
And as soon as you okay it, the other person come tag me in. Yes.
Let's see, just making sure.
Miss Nancy says she loves your analogies, Miss Do It Yourself.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's amazing analogy. There we go. Thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
Shout out to Honey Lover friend, spread it, sharing the wealth. She says she's watching both channels. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
I know her friend
Appreciate
is so
that.
sweet. Oh my gosh, she is so sweet. I knew I was gonna love her channel when I saw the very first video that I clicked on for her, and she know what video I'm talking about. And I was like, out of all videos, I clicked on this one, and I just fell in love with her.
I love her channel. Love her.
But
Yes.
besides her style, I knew
Right.
she was truly honey and sweet when I saw her make them cookies. You know, I'm a foodie, so I was like, "Yeah, it's official.
Yours will be the cookie.
I got a friend for life." I was like, "Yup, there we go."
Oh,
I love me
shout
some
out to
cookies.
Honey. Honey, love a friend.
I love that name.
Oh, you're so welcome, honey. And Britt Family Fun says, I definitely go in between both channels.
Love it.
Oh,
Y'all the
we
bomb.
love y'all.
That's why y'all a heartbeat.
Yes, y'all are the heartbeats. So let me see. I'm trying to see what else I would want to ask Miss Do It Yourself. Because now it's kind of tricky now since we know,
Just go with your flow. Go with your flow. Whatever you want, ask.
You down? Okay.
It doesn't matter.
So
Just go ahead.
I had, let's see. I do have something for you, Miss Do It Yourself.
I got some stuff
Do
too.
you believe in love at first sight?
No, not for me.
Okay. You got one book?
Yeah. So, what advice would you give me? Single,
Ready to be.
daring to mingle soon.
I'm
What
sorry,
advice
say
would
that again.
I said single, daring to mingle. What advice would you give
Single.
me?
I would say, I'm not sure if you are or not, but be more open-minded
Mhm.
to the dating aspect. And if there are some things that you're still carrying from old relationships or still meditating on, to let it go.
Mhm.
Because what you're seeking and what God has for you will not come because you're still holding on to some things. And the more we hold on to it, the more life passes us by. So that person, I mean, if you're still, I'm just saying, if you're still holding on to something, that person is already going on and enjoying their life. And you're still trying to figure out what what I did wrong or what I could have done better, and switch your mindset to I'm ready for this new person, and I'm improving me, I'm reinventing me to get what I want. So you're already focusing on your health journey. Just focus on not if that's what you're doing, not still dwelling on what happened in the past. So you can clear your mind and be ready for the future. Because your heart can't handle new love if you're still trying to figure out the old one.
Right.
That is so true.
Amen. Thank you
So
for that.
true. Yes.
Yeah, I got me some Ezekiel bread and everything. I don't know if you saw my shirt, but I
saw that.
I take it as serious, breaking them bad habits.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's why I said, I mean, if you have a second chance of something, go for it. If you have a new chance, go for it. Because I hear a lot of people say, I'm not doing that no more because such and such did this to me. Okay, well, they're gone.
Right.
And you still waiting on somebody, but you can't get them because you're still holding on to such and such.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not cheating myself for nobody.
No, that's right.
Absolutely.
Gotta let that baggage go.
Yes.
It's like clean slate.
Yeah.
Clean.
Especially in your new relationship, because the new person didn't do you anything yet. You have to give them a chance. You know?
Right. Right.
I totally agree. Let's see. Would you say like your new friend? I don't know what he do or what, but I'm just gonna say, let's just say for his job, he gets transferred to another state. Would you pick up and leave for love?
Ooh.
Gone. I 10 by 10.
Yes,
I love it.
I love it because yes, I would do the same thing. So yes.
Gone. Look, those kids are grown. That's men and
Mhm,
women.
mhm. That
It's
is
your
so
time.
true.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
Yes.
I
Gone.
love it.
I see the hearts, but I couldn't see what that said.
I
Oh,
think that was Mama B. Yeah.
she said, Miss Do It Yourself. That's very good advice.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Mama B. Yes. I would
Brit
be
Family Fun says, let them go. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. No time to
Yes.
be dwelling and stuck there.
Yes.
Mm.
I always tell people life is too uncertain. They say
Yeah.
life is too short. Life is not too short. Life is already mapped out for us as God has saw fit. So life is uncertain for us because we don't know.
Right.
So in that moment, each day you get, enjoy life to the
Mhm.
fullest.
Yeah. And that's
Enjoy.
me.
If it's just dating, it's no harm in just dating. Somebody want to take you
Right.
out on a date, go.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not committed to them.
Right.
You're trying to figure out where you want to go. So if you don't date somebody or don't get a chance to go hang out with them, you'll never know if that's the person for you or not.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is
Because let
true.
me tell you, my friend, if they were on here, they'll tell you, I turned my nose up for months. I turned
Okay.
my nose up for yes.
Why though? Why?
I was just standoff and closed off. I wasn't even looking for nothing, to be honest.
Mhm.
That's
So
when they come when you're not looking.
when you're not looking, yes.
Mhm.
And it was an awkward little time because we were in a little group thingy, and one of my friends asked for their number and another person's number, and I was like, I don't give out people numbers, so let me ask. So he was like, oh, so that's her number in the chat. So he locked my name and number in and started texting after that. And the first day we started, we laughed and through text message the whole day at work, and it just kicked off from there.
Oh.
Great conversation. So
Yeah.
important. So how important would you say friendship is in a relationship, dating, or any of those aspects? How important is the friendship?
It's very important. Very important because you have to like somebody in order to love them.
Yep.
And if you're planning on building a future with them to stay with them, you got to be friends. You got to be able to talk to this person, being comfortable with going to this person with anything,
Mhm.
So it's very important to me
Yep. I agree.
because I run my mouth. I tell it all anyway. So
Hala says, love embarrassed me that one time, and I said, never again. Aw.
Really, Holla?
voila.
Holla, we're gonna have to have a conversation because I don't like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, you gotta holler back at us, and we gotta,
Yes.
we gotta,
Yes.
we gotta
We gotta
chat.
talk about that. Yeah. Cause y'all know I love love.
That's right.
Don't
Don't
give
let
up
it
on
stop you,
love.
Paula.
That's
Yes, don't
right.
give up
Don't let
on
it
love.
stop you.
Brit
Is
says, Brit Family Fun says, heal and live. Yeah.
Yes,
yes.
exactly.
Is Melissa, are you saying please do tell? I want to know. Are you talking about Holla? Because I'm trying to see who she's talking about.
You said, drop the T.
Yeah. Like, one
Drop
time,
the T.
like one time, and you gave up on love one time.
Oh, she said yes.
Okay, so here go Holla. He says, I said no more Mr. Nice Guy. Now I never finish last. Oh, that's not well.
I
Well,
feel for you. That's deep conversation because
yeah,
in one
Yeah.
aspect I get it. I get it, but there's
yeah.
somebody that's gonna appreciate that nice guy
Mhm,
in you.
mhm,
So don't
Mhm.
become a full savage, you know.
yeah.
Be your true
'Cause
self.
if that was the case, I don't think nobody will be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If everybody just gave up on love the first time they got hurt by somebody, their
Right.
heart got broken,
Mm-hmm.
nobody will be in a relationship. Nobody will be married.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. You're learning each other daily.
Yeah.
You're learning each other daily because and also I'm sure you can probably attest to that. When you get married, let's say what, every 5 years maybe you're meeting somebody new because you're
Yeah.
constantly changing.
Yep.
So
And I always say this: if you or your mate haven't changed and they still the same person they was 5 years ago, get rid of them.
yes,
Get rid of them. So in a
exactly,
marriage, you are continually like you're dating all the time
all the
because, like
time.
you said, every 5 years we're gonna change. We're changing.
You should be at least.
Yes.
Yes, I don't want to keep dating or keep being with somebody in my 50s and they still in a 25 era.
Yes. Yes.
I need you to mature as we go on.
Mhm. Yes. That is true. That is true.
Those Endeavor says this advice applies to men too. Some men hold on to what happened with their ex or try to compare other women to their ex. Yes, that's so true.
Exactly.
For
Yes.
example, they want the new lady to do the things the way their ex did.
Well, they need to go back to the ex.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
stop
I had to
pretending they
tell
hate them.
my ex that because he said I spoke with him. It's been a couple of years now, and somebody he was dating, and he said he told the lady that my ex wouldn't have done that. I said, don't bring me into that crap. Why would you do that? That's not nice. Don't do that.
Let's go to Disciple says nobody will remain the same. People evolve as time goes on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
They should.
some people
Some do.
do. Some
Some
people
do.
do. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some
You
people
still
do.
have some in their 40s and 50s that want to go to the club like they in their 20s when they need to be
Mhm.
resting to go to work.
Yep.
So I have a question for y'all, like both married and being married before. Um, being that people can change and because we grow, we evolve if we want, just naturally as human beings. How do you not be afraid of growing apart? I guess is my true question.
That's something that I haven't thought about because I'm only speaking for me. Um, when I took my vows, I took them very, very serious. So I know marriage, they're gonna have like trials, a
Mhm.
marriage can't be perfect. If somebody tell their marriage is perfect, they're lying.
They lying.
So I am willing to work on my marriage.
Yeah.
The only thing I said I would have a problem with will be cheating
Mm-hmm.
because me, I don't think I'm there yet to stay in a relationship with a cheater just because I know how I am. I think I talk about this on my live and I think y'all might think I be joking, but I be serious. Like I know me. If I don't think it would be safe and healthy for me to be in a relationship with my husband. He cheated on me because I think I just start beating him while he sleep or something like that. I don't know. Punching him. So I don't think
Right.
it'll be healthy. But
Right.
anything else, I'm willing to work on it.
Yeah, I said that too. In my first marriage, we were together for 19 years throughout it, so it was work. And it was
Mhm.
and that was one thing that I said I would never tolerate or deal with. But once I found myself in a situation, it was I don't know why it was so hard to move to get out of that.
Mhm.
you know, and then I had to literally pray about it to get, like, I can't deal with it no more. I can't do it. So when I got up enough strength to move, and now mind you, still I was still kind of in my little girl era as well, scared to move without him. So
Mhm.
I had to put my big girl undies on and get myself together. And once she found that little, it was over.
Yeah.
Miss Do It Yourself started evolving.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See, like you said, that happened when you were younger.
Younger,
If
yes.
I was younger, maybe, but now the grown woman that I am, I have my own and all that. I don't have to tolerate that.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
know I wouldn't
Mm,
tolerate it. But if I
right.
was like young, maybe, but now,
No, I be gone quick.
yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not happening.
Mm-mm.
No, I definitely understand that. Um, Shout out to Denara, Miss Coastal Robinson's daughter. Hey. No, I just asked that because not even just cheating or anything like that. Just like I know, like just how people could just, sometimes say that they're like different people
Mhm.
almost, and I don't understand that sometimes when at least when it comes to a person just leaving their
Right.
relationship, and I'm like, dang. But I'm happy you
Well,
also said you take your vows seriously. Because I'm
very
Yeah.
like,
much.
what you mean? Okay, yeah, I know we're gonna change and grow, but like we took vows. So
Yeah.
when the growing apart takes you to, oh, you just don't want to be married anymore. That always just kind of puzzled me. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe if someone's been through that, maybe we could talk about it. But that part always just confused me.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I don't know. You know, the young lady that I always talk about, well, she would say that she felt like they've been together so long, and because they were so young when they first started, and they've been there like 20 something years together, that she felt like they just grew apart.
Mm.
But she really, in all saying, she really just wanted to experience other things because she felt like she missed something being with this person all those years, that one person all those years. Which, as for me, like also said, I take my vows very seriously. So I'm content with being with that one
Mhm.
person.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, nobody else excites me, or they don't even exist,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
So
don't see
I
them.
take them very seriously.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
important to get married, not because other people are wanting you to, or because of your religion or nothing like that,
Mhm.
or be really sure
Yeah,
about
do
that.
it because
Yeah,
you want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I always say getting married is the easy part. Anybody can go and get married. It's
exactly.
staying married,
Staying
staying in
married.
a healthy marriage.
Hmm.
That's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. Put
And I
that work
had
in.
my first husband, his mom told me, she said she was so proud of me for leaving. She said, I wish I had the strength. But you know, back then with being those older people,
Mhm.
they had to stay for whatever
Yeah.
their reasons were. And she said, I wish I would have just had the strength to leave
Mm.
like you did. And I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah.
That is deep. And you know, I always tell people if the marriage not working for you, yeah, if you tried everything that there is to do to try to save your marriage and it's not working for you, yeah, end it. Because a
End
lot
it.
of people say, oh, I stayed married all them years because of the kids. That's a big no-no in my book.
Yes.
Like I always
Because
say,
you
your
hurt
kids,
those kids more. You hurt
and
them.
yes, and then they're gonna grow up, they're gonna leave, they're gonna leave you, and you're gonna still be stuck in a marriage that you don't like, and all your years have went by.
Oh, exactly. That's why I didn't waste any on my second marriage. We did counseling. We tried to talk to each other, and none of that worked. He was so bullheaded that he even gave the lady a headache in counseling.
Wow.
And in counseling, he said one of the things was, and I'll share this. One of the things was that we brought up in counseling was that he was a DJ. So he was DJing at this local club here, And then he had young women calling his phone at 2 and 3 in the morning, for the sake of him getting them in the club. And I was like, you're not at the club, so nobody should be calling your phone this late in the hours at your home with your wife. He didn't see a problem with that. In counseling, he told the lady, he said, that's her issue. She have to deal with it. I was first upset about it because I'm like, you're just blowing it off. And then as we were riding home, I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? He's absolutely correct. That is my issue and I need to deal with it. And I dealt with it. He said he did not want the divorce. He wanted us to stay married, but he wanted us to live separately. I said, okay. And as we were living separately, Miss Do-It-Yourself became a lawyer, an attorney, whatever she needed to be, a notary. And she wrote up them little divorce papers. Got them off the internet. If y'all need some papers, just get them off.
There we
Get it
go.
out. And I had the little man, he went on and delivered them to him, and I filed them myself.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, by any means necessary.
Wow.
If it's not meant for you to stay in there, do not stay in that.
But for him to say, you know, like he wanted to do him, but he still wanted you. He still wanted to hold on to you at the same time.
Yes.
He wanted to be married, but live separately.
Live separately.
No.
That was a no for me.
Yeah.
That was a no. He had a lot going on. He was not nearly as close to the person that I remembered. So that's why I say, you know, take your time and get to know somebody. If you were with that person already, take your time and get to know the adult version. Because so much has happened.
We have a comment.
Yeah, the Gen X effect. I don't know if that was in reference to what I said or something in the chat, but I'm going to read, good people leave good people all the time. So I call cap. Trauma creates issues good can't overcome for some. Yeah, I definitely think, you know, trauma is deep. I know it. I've experienced it. Trust me.
So
but
would it be trauma that happened inside the relationship or trauma that one experienced before the relationship?
Right. Yeah, I would need more, you know, I need more details about that comment. Let's see. Wait, Ronnie Melissa said there is nothing in these streets.
Nothing.
Fact.
Nothing.
Yeah, Els Endeavor says, I met a woman like that. She married a few years after high school, and they both thought they were missing something after 23 years of marriage with children. I don't always get it either. Yeah.
I would love to interview, me and Boogie can interview somebody who has been married for a long time that feels like that they are missing something, or someone who is divorced and they divorced because they felt like they was missing something. I would love to know what was it that you felt like you was missing, and did you find it?
They probably didn't.
Yeah, like
right. Grass ain't greener.
It's not. It is not.
You're not gonna always have something. Something is gonna be missing. It's just like when you get a house built or when you buy a car. A couple of years down the line, they're gonna start building bigger houses or better houses. They're gonna have a newer version of the car come out, but that doesn't mean that you're missing that new version of the car or that house. You know, I don't know.
It's what is it? The 80-20 rule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
80-20 rule. You left your 80 for the 20.
For the 20. When you can figure out what that 20% is you're missing and incorporate it in your
Yes.
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 That's when you're willing to do the work.
Right.
Absolutely. The Gen X effect responded, said trauma is trauma. Absolutely. I was responding to a comment that said, good woman, don't leave good men.
Oh, somebody must have wrote it in the.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Next, we didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, trauma is definitely trauma.
Yes.
And definitely deep. But marriage is also marriage too. And
Yeah.
it should be taken seriously. But I mean, by all means, I mean if things there's always circumstances where, you know, things gotta happen. But
Mhm. Right. If somebody's being abusive mentally, physically, yeah,
right.
you don't want to stay in that.
Yes. No. Oh, thank you, Brick Family Fun. She said, "Hello, oh so ravishing daughter." Do we have any more? Oh, T says, "I'm starting to not love so hard to where I lose myself."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so important.
Cannot lose yourself in it. And if they're a good person that you have, they wouldn't allow you to lose yourself,
That's true.
especially if they like who you are.
So chat, before we wrap up in a few, do you have any questions for Miss Do It Yourself? If you do, drop them in the chat.
I'm just going through, make sure we didn't miss anything. Janek, so he answered me. Janek says, "Probably didn't find it. People think grass isn't greener. Usually it's just painted and the rain will wash it away." I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Well, yes, honey, I'm right on it, sweetheart. I'm looking. Just want to find your original response.
Oh, honey said it was her comment.
Yeah, so first she says, I more than anyone, is it showing on your screen? Hold on, you guys, sorry. I more than anyone understand trauma. My response was from another context. That's good that we understand context stuff is put in. Let me have another response. She said, if a man is with you seeking to fill a void from his ex, the real question is, why did she leave him? That equals no good woman leaves a good man.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So somebody must have did something to the other one to make the other person leave.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're still seeking that from somebody new.
Gen X says, I've seen a good woman leave a good man because of her trauma from the past. She felt it was too good and she was scared of it and getting yanked out from her.
So she self-sabotaged her relationship.
Right.
She tried to beat him to the punch, but what if he was really a good man and wasn't gonna, do nothing bad? Like, what if that was your person and you self-sabotage that relationship because of your past?
I think another thing that as far as what's going on in the chat too is that would bring a lot of clarity because people have different definitions of what a good man and good woman are too, because that's sometimes used broadly. So that could be something that's to think about. Chat.
I understand now what Gen X is saying. Gen X is saying that. So the man and the woman, they both could be good, but by one of them having past trauma, they can self-sabotage their relationship and leave that good man and leave that good woman. And both of the people in their relationship was a good man and was a good woman, but by one of them having past trauma, they self-sabotage their relationship and gave up on the good man and the good woman.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So they would
just. I agree with what Gen X said. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
I do too.
It's
now since I read everything.
Yeah, for the context and stuff. Yep. And
them people like that need to go listen to the Also Ravishing podcast on So outside and
To get it
Yeah.
together.
yeah, y'all got to get it together.
Okay. Hala says, do you think love is more physical or emotional?
For
I think
me,
it should be
it's-
both.
yeah, but a lot of people think love is physical. That's why a
This
lot
is
of
the
people
thing,
say,
Hala. So if it's just physical that you're dealing with in love, and you get to your 60s and 70s with that same person, and the physical is not working anymore, what are you going to do then? You have to love somebody because that's who you love emotionally. You're tied to them for other reasons.
yep.
And now you're in the state of having to take care of that person, or they taking care of you. They have to love you enough to want to wipe your behind, clean your nose, if life should bring you to that point. So
Mhm.
physical love is not always the most important love.
Nope.
It's a bonus. It's a good bonus,
Mhm.
but you have to have more to it than that
Yep, you have to fall in love with the person,
with the person.
you know, because to me, that's where a lot of relationships fall flat on because they see someone and they think it's love, but it's lust,
Right. Right.
and lust don't get you full, So
Hello, Morgan. I'm well. I see you have a comment. Says I don't know if who that was in reference to, but you said thanks for passing me. We're not passing you
let's
though
go
for
back,
sure. The chat
Morgan.
moves
Okay, we're
fast,
gonna go
so
back. He
you know.
says, is this the one right here, Morgan? He says, I think physical is another form of emotional. Nah, I think it's separate. I think physical love is physical and emotional is
Emotion.
emotional. Is that what you mean, Morgan?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it'd be moving fast, so bear with us. Sometimes, sometimes the stream ends and we realize we missed comments, but never personal.
Yeah. Look, you're gonna only be beautiful and sexy and fine for so long, and then the emotional would be like when also husband come in the chat and she get the blushing and stuff. You see what I'm saying? All you gotta do is say her husband, and she gone. It's over.
You don't be wanting them to know either.
It's over. Boogie, that's what we're trying to get to, Boogie. That's what we're trying to get right there.
Right, exactly. That's right, Mr. With yourself. And you know what?
yeah.
Next time, I'm telling. Next time he come in there, I'm gonna say, Brother Robinson, by the way, too.
That's what we're trying to get.
Do not put me on the spot like that because I'm gonna get all red.
That's what we want to be right there.
Oh. Look,
Oh my goodness.
So you know when
you have your
Boogie,
person.
you know when Oso and her husband get all and old and wrinkled, when he come in with the walker, she's still gonna be blushing.
I'm gonna say, come over here, but don't fall. Take your time, baby.
Gen X Effect said it's love talk. Get ready, girl. Right? Fact.
Oh, y'all, it's so
That's it right there. Got all her jaws hurting. He ain't even in the room.
He's not even much here. Let's see. Wait, what is that Hala said? Let me see. So Hala says, I think we finally realized what love is all about when people finally realize love don't love nobody. Hala, we're gonna have a talk.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to have a talk.
The source says love is a divine energy. Imagine feeling that all the time, no matter where you are or what's going on.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly. When you wake up in the morning and you just want to tell them I love you for no reason, or give them a hug for no reason, It's Hala, you got to get it together.
Yeah. When
It's me, Amber B.
When he finds that true love, it's gonna be so good for him.
Right.
We're gonna have to have you come up here.
Hello.
I thought we had another one. Did I lose it? Okay, I found it. Oh wait. So lyrics by Netta said, when me and my husband got in our relationship, I was completely broken and had so much of baggage from the previous relationship, bad experience. By the grace of God, he loves me enough for me to heal. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's
Yes.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
That
That's
was
beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
I love to hear stories like that because,
Me
you know,
Mhm.
people sometimes, you know, I understand the importance of healing and, you know, I'm healing myself. But like, I feel like sometimes people just act like, oh, you just come completely healed and together and you just find this prince and it just goes like that. And I feel like that's
Mhm.
not realistic.
Right.
You know
No.
what I mean? All the time. You know what I mean? I think you should work and
Mhm.
heal and all that stuff, but also allow God to be God. You know what I mean? And
Right.
people to have patience and allow
Mhm.
the spirit to work through them and things like that. So, you know, I just think
Yeah.
so I like to see stuff like that, comments like that.
Mhm.
When they can love you past your pain,
Yeah.
Mhm.
make you forget about, wait, what did they
Yeah.
have you like that? Yeah. Like,
Love you at your worst, you know.
exactly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna have to definitely talk to Holla.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I just gotta share this one comment before we go, y'all. Boss Dog says, I found true love on Love Talk. I found true love on Love Talk. Oh yes, I did. I found true love on Love Talk, baby. True love.
All right, boss
All right
dog.
now, see?
I know that's right, Bones though.
Shout out to the heartbeats in the house. I
Boss
love it.
dog.
Okay, so I'm just gonna address this last question from Holla, and then that's gonna be it with Holla. We'll talk to him later because I don't know what Holla going through. So Holla says, watch the first 48. Married couples kill each other all the time over the insurance money. Y'all call that love. Okay. If someone is married or in a relationship and they gone to off their partner or wife or husband, that is not love.
That's
That's
greed.
not love. That's
That's
greed.
greed.
They do not
Mhm.
love that person because I love my husband, but I'm not gonna go do him anything that's gonna harm him or see him in pain or anything like that.
Right.
That's not love.
Right.
You're
I don't
not
know
gonna
what you
harm nobody that you really truly love.
And stop watching them shows.
Right.
That- so
You ain't gonna never give love a try. Watching that.
hey, you watching the wrong shows.
Watch Love Jones or something.
Hey,
Love basketball. Yeah.
I'm about to say another basketball.
Did not watch that.
No, so Miss Do It Yourself. Besides your new friend, do you have anything new or upcoming that you would like to share? It could be what you got going on or your channel, anything.
Nothing but my new, getting ready to work on finish my wall. Now that I'm feeling better and the weather is permitting, I got another project I'm going to have to start in the back.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got a couple of projects coming up.
Yeah, we got some content we about to watch.
Yes, I'm getting it together.
Ooh, getting it together. I love it.
Yeah, y'all please support and check out Miss Do It Yourself channel. She be doing it all. And she, like I said earlier, she's building us a house. I don't know when she finds the time, but she does it. She
Me
does it.
neither.
Once I get off from work and if it's pretty outside, I change clothes and I get at it.
Yeah.
I get at it real quick. It don't take me long. Once I map everything out, yes.
Get it.
Right. And then you have
Love
your
it.
weekends to do it.
Right.
Yes. So, next week is Easter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So heartbeats, don't be sad. But next Sunday, me and my good sis Boogie, we will be off. Everyone, y'all enjoy y'all Easter weekend. But we will see y'all the following Sunday.
Yep.
And sister, you have anything that you want to add?
No, just yeah, we'll see y'all in a couple weeks. And love y'all much. Thank you for being here, Miss Do It Yourself.
Thank y'all
Enjoyed
for
the
having me.
conversation.
Thank y'all for having me. I enjoyed.
Oh, you are so welcome. So
Very
to the
welcome.
chat, until next time, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Love talk, it's love talk. We're also we gets deep, but we still